A Monday hearing in a Manhattan courtroom could determine a trial date for former U.S. President Donald Trump, who faces New York State criminal charges of falsifying business records to hide hush money payments to an adult film star. Trump has tried to delay trial in this and 3 other criminal cases he faces, but the latest delay over the hush money payments came from a different direction. Federal prosecutors in New York, who surprised District Attorney Alvin Bragg's office with a sudden dump of thousands of new documents. Rick Hasen is a law and political science professor at UCLA.
The fact that the Southern District of New York, the federal prosecutors, delayed for so long in producing papers really is something that was much more in the control of the federal prosecutors, that they dragged this out. They're the ones who are primarily responsible for any delay in the New York State trial.
The charges stem from a claim by Stormy Daniels, who said she had a sexual encounter with Trump years before he was a political candidate. Trump denies the affair, but to keep a lid on that story as he ran for president in 2016, his former attorney Michael Cohen got involved. Alan B. Morrison is a former federal prosecutor and is now with George Washington University Law School.
Michael Cohen, out of his own pocket, paid Stormy Daniels money so that she would not talk about it then. And he was reimbursed by the Trump organization, allegedly for legal services, but actually for rebate for paying Stormy Daniels the money.
And that's where Trump may have broken the law.
The falsified records are that the company paid Michael Cohen for legal services, and Michael Cohen didn't perform legal services for those payments.
The Republican presidential candidate has pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records to cover up his reimbursement of Cohen for the payment to Daniels. He has called the charges against him politically motivated.
This fake case was brought only to interfere with the upcoming 2024 election.
Trump lost a bid to block testimony from Cohen and Daniels at his upcoming trial. Once Trump can no longer delay the proceedings, he may have a tough legal road ahead of him once the trial gets underway.
I think the biggest issue of credibility, of course, is Donald Trump's, and he's very unlikely to take the stand. And so you have people who've sworn, will swear under oath that they did it. There are records, there are checks and business records. And what is their defense going to be? I don't know.
Prison time is possible. Now, you have to understand that Donald Trump has never been convicted of a crime. This is relatively minor, even looking at the other crimes that Donald Trump has been indicted for across other jurisdictions. It would be surprising to see significant or even any jail time in a case like this, although that is certainly possible.
The case is one of 4 criminal indictments Trump faces as he prepares for an expected challenge to Democratic President Joe Biden in the November 5th election.